Jesus. Y'all get a load of that. Oh, that time that was some freaking He-Man shit. When in doubt, I can tip her on its side and drag it over. Hey, tip it on its side and drag it over. All right, welcome everybody. My name is Justin and this is the first episode of Rollin 3. I am from the Sunshine Coast in beautiful British Columbia, Canada, and we are going to hop on my pretty much new 2023 KTM 890 Adventure R, see what kind of mischief we can get into in these trails, connect over to some service roads, gonna follow some power lines, and end up on Mount Hollywell. I heard there's a fire lookout watch, and that was kind of the goal for today. But when I stopped for breakfast at a coffee shop in town, I was chatting with somebody in there, and they were saying it's about a 45-minute hike straight up a mountain. So I don't know, we'll ride out and see what kind of viewpoints we can find. I might attempt the hike, but we're in full riding gear today, so we might not be hiking no 40-minute hike up the hill. But stay tuned and enjoy the ride. Today, I apologize if the audio isn't too great. I just picked this up. It's a GoPro Hero 7 Black, so we do got the self-stabilizing, but I haven't been able to get the media mod yet or a microphone for it, so we're probably gonna have some shitty audio for the first few videos. But like I said, this is episode 1. I've been ripping around on this bike on these trails for the last few months, so I'm starting to get a little familiar with the trail system here. I mean, there's still so much to explore, and I'm getting a lot more familiar with my bike. Oh, mind you, I haven't ridden in about a month. I'm just coming off a crazy stretch of work. Did a 7-day week and a 6-day week and a bunch of OT involved with that, so let's just see what we can do today. And if you are here, I really appreciate you all showing up and checking this out. If you recognize me, you're probably into some RC rock crawling. Woo! Because I got another channel called The Ruckus Crawler. So if you want to check out some RC rock crawling and some full-size 4x4ing, go over there and check out my other channel. And if you're here enjoying this, please hit that sub. We are brand new. Not a single sub at the time of filming this video. So hit that sub, please. It'd be appreciated. Hit the like if you enjoy it. Woo! Some feedback's always good. I love hearing from people. So leave me a comment, say hello. You got a question to ask, ask it. I guarantee I'll be able to get back to everybody at the beginning. But yeah. So let's just keep cruising through. Not today, but maybe next time. We'll head up there. I got a ride and crawl video on my RC channel. It was a shitty GoPro, no stabilization or nothing, so pretty rough footage, but that trail, whoo, she gets spicy instantly. Pretty much right around the corner from where you can see there. It's just boom, bedrock, and then more bedrock, and then a dried riverbed. So let's do that one another day for sure. It's like a super wide bridge. Even if you lose your momentum, you can just fucking put a foot down and carry on. Yeah, it is pretty funny, the stuff that when you first get the bike you're like, that's extreme, and then you do it a couple times and you're like, that's nothing. But like I say, I mainly do solo stuff, so I don't push it too much on my own. Loosey goosey. Oh, what we got here? Woo! A little bit of air popping. One of the reasons I like this bypass, to be honest, is it's an easy way to get up into the forest. It's an easy way to get over to the service roads with a little trail action to get there. And then you get these little bumps here. They're just perfect for woo, popping some air. Damn, that was a good 4 feet there probably. So, little backstory on this here KTM of mine. I've only had it a few months. I've already popped the front tire and the rear tire. Last time I came out, I actually took a lot of air off that bump back there. And when I hit the ground, it felt soft. I was like, what's going on? Do I got, like, is my suspension breaking in? Is it loose? Do I got to start messing around with the adjustability? Turned out I had a flat rear tire. Didn't even know. So, I mean, a good part of that's inexperience. Another good part of that's not checking my stuff properly. But I mean, a positive, these frickin' enduro trail tires that come on the KTM 890 Adventure R are amazing. When I bought my front tire, I rode the bike for almost a week and didn't even notice there was no frickin' air in there. The same with when I realized the rear tire was popped. It was a week later from the previous ride. They're crazy tires. They hold their shape really well. And on the road, you don't even really notice it, which is scary because I'm sure you want to be at full pressure. So yeah, front tire, first day out. Literally first trail ride on this bike. Hit a cross ditch going way too fast. Just went flying across it. Hit the front tire on the other side. Bent the rim. Lost the air. Easy enough. Took it to a shop. They were able to put a tube in there. So now I got a tube tire in the front. Same stock tubeless tire, but they were able to just add a tube to it. And then yeah, the other weekend when I was out, I guess it was about a month ago now, I went up this one trail. Well, I should say a road. It was a service road. And it was just a lot of loose, shaly rock with some bedrock sticking out in some parts too. And yeah, I must have just, I nicked the sidewall and flat tire on the rear. So it wasn't a huge gash or nothing. Like, I mean, I might have been able to plug it, but again, I didn't even notice. So I didn't even actually bring my spare tube or my air pump with me today. I'm trying to minimize the weight because I always bring way too much stuff. I think I'll save those equipments for, you know, the longer travels or the deeper woods stuff too. I mean, I've lucked out. It's not to say every time you get a flat on this bike, it's not going to affect you. But so far, 2 flats that I rode out each time, so I was like, well, shit, do I really need to carry the tube with me? I mean, where this trail started, under 10 minutes from my front door. I feel so lucky to be living out here. Being into 4-buying, biking, hiking, camping, walking the dogs, you know, basically anything outdoorsy is just awesome. So yeah, nothing too challenging coming through here. Oh, we got a jogger coming up. So this is a shared trail system. So always ride respectfully. Lots of dogs walking through here with people. Lots of dogs walking their people, you know. Oh, she's letting us by. Thank you. Oh, she didn't look too impressed. Sorry, I don't know what to say. The sign down below says shared trail system. Dirt bikes, mountain bikes, hikers. I think ATVs aren't allowed in here. I mean, I don't think ATVs would fit in most of these trails. It's funny, it's been a mixed bag riding through here for sure. Some people get a little grumpers. Just explain to them, hey, it's a shared trail. I'm not roaring through. A lot of people are just pretty stoked actually, like, hey, that's a nice bike. Whew. Yeah, geez, a little rusty this morning. Little rusty. As I said too, I'm coming off of a crazy stint of work. It's actually a Tuesday. I usually get weekends off. I just worked a 6-day stretch. And then before that, I worked a 7-day stretch. So I'm a little pooped, a little tuckered, but I spent so much time in that dump truck, hook truck, whatever you want to call it. So there's just no way I was sitting at home on my freaking day off. After working 7 days straight, we got our first big summer rain. So I was like, oh great, I worked 7 days and now I get to just sit at home for 2 days. It's gonna be a beaut today. It's supposed to get to the mid-20s, so it'll be pretty warm. That's all good. I brought lots of water, I brought a snack, an extra battery for the GoPro. So yeah, nothing too crazy coming through here. Like, it's one of those trails, as you can see, it's like nice and swooping, and I mean, you can honestly, you can just fly through here. But down at the parking lot, I saw some lady was taking her dogs out of her vehicle, and as we saw there's another jogger. And also, while I was at the parking lot, a guy came out on a mountain bike with a dog following him too. So it's just, I like to be respectful. I don't want to ruin anybody's day just because I'm trying to have fun. Hey, we're all out here trying to have fun. Let's all have fun. Whew. So last trip out, I tipped her and I snapped the end right off the clutch lever. So I got the KTM replacement folding lever, but it's a little far away. I'm gonna have to adjust that so I don't have to stretch my mini finger out. So here we go, we're out of this trail section and we're just gonna be heading up this service road for a bit. So let's do that. Oh, here we go, we got a little hill here. Yeah, more of that just packed in rockaroni, rock and roll, Rollin free, yeah. So I mean, other than it just being a clever name, if you're like, hey Justin, why Rollin free? Then I highly suggest checking out the Johnny Cash album of the same name. It's actually a soundtrack for a movie called, I think it's called Big Hoss Little Fossy? Or is it called Rollin Free? I can't even remember. To be perfectly honest, not the greatest movie. It's like an old 70s movie about dirt bike enduro racing, which is cool and all, but the movie itself's not that great. But what is great about that movie is a frickin' soundtrack with Johnny Cash in it. And the song Rollin Free is a frickin' banger. So check that out. I'll definitely be making some shorts and stuff using that song. Yeah, I don't know. I have a feeling this has to end. But there's that sign there, so fuck, I don't know. Maybe it connects through. And shit, I try not to swear to, you know, make these family friendly. I don't know what to say. I kind of have a vile mouth. And I'm a truck driver. So swearing just kind of comes out of me. What can I say? Oh my god. Oh, there it is. Oh. Yeah. Oh. Ah. Well. Whew. Hey, look. We hit the four-ways on. That's kind of convenient. Oh my god. First tip of the day. First tip on camera. Oh, this one's not that nice of a spot for tipping either. So let's see. I have not mastered this whole squatting and lifting your bike thing. Nope. Yeah. Oh, I can smell that gas coming out. Ooh. Whew. Oh, that was a nasty lift. Oh, look at that view. Look at that. Oh shit. Okay. Well, I think that's gonna be our break. Let's cut filming. I'll get back to y'all after I catch my breath, have some water. So as I was saying, maybe right here, let's crank up the safety features, crank it to 9. So let's see. Whoa. Okay, so one little bit at a time here. We're making it, folks. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so it's pretty steep. This is pretty steep to get going on. We're almost there. There we go. Woo! You know what I forgot to do though is adjust my clutch lever. So I'll have to do that here maybe before we go down the hill. Uh-oh. And then what? Single track? So yeah, I don't know. It's kind of like a narrow double track, really. Which means we could probably make it through. Whoa. Oh, what do we got going on here? Decommissioned. Okay, yeah, we got this. Hey, that was again a little more than a dab, but you know, whatever. You gotta do what you gotta do. It started as a dab and then it ended with me just, you know, using my girth to push the bike's girth to keep going. Like, I'm thinking maybe they're trying to get sneaky with those sides. And you know, like 2 wheels are allowed on here, but they didn't want to, you know, put a picture of a motorbike on there to encourage it. But they're mainly, I think, trying to keep ATVs out, is what I'm guessing. That's what I'm hoping. Ugh. This trail keeps up like this, though. It feels like it's only a matter of time before there's gonna be a tree or something along the path. I do have a little handsaw with me, but I mean, really so much you can do with a handsaw. Okay, where are we going here? I mean, so far it looks good. I mean, that one, you know, washout thing was easy enough, but that's a pretty good example of what can just happen all of a sudden on these kind of roads. And then, as I mentioned too, like, you go down any part of this and there's a big tree, and again, I mean, I ain't no Chris Birch. I ain't about to pop a wheelie and fly over a fallen tree like we got coming up here. So let's see if this is manageable. Oh yeah, this isn't too bad. Up, up, yep, up, and up. Oh, there we go. Pretty could have given it a little bit more over that final bog there, but again, you gotta do what you gotta do to get on through. How's the lens? I hope we're not getting all foggy or smeary, or did I just help it by touching it, or did I make it worse? I was over watching YouTubers, mainly downhill mountain bikers. Those guys are always having to clean the lens. So, I mean, this is a cool little adventure. Nothing too crazy, but I mean, that washout was something. When I was looking at it before we went into it, I was thinking, oh yeah, we can climb the other side, no problem. But then it was, once you get into the bottom, it was all loose. See, look, here we got a tree. Like, we can make it over that, but if I can't make it through, I don't know if we can make it back over coming this way. Oh no, there's sticks on both sides. Okay, let's give it a go. I'm not gonna try and just power over it, but let's see if we can get over this thing. Oh, it'd be nice if this branch wasn't freaking here. Hey, Jesus Christ! All right, give me a second. Ooh. Yeah. Okay. Whew. Oh, part of me thinks I should just do this standing next to it. I don't want to tip the stupid bike. And it feels like that would be the easiest way to not tip it if I was standing instead of riding. Ooh, we are high centered. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh my God, look at it. Get over the log and install it in the brush. Not bad. Not bad at all, actually. Whew. People had built it up pretty nice though. So, you know, it wasn't like a big log to get over. It was more just step, 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 step. So let's continue on and see what the next obstacle is. Oh yeah. Damn. That was a pretty deep washout. You definitely don't want to take that line wrong. Oh my God, what are we getting into here? Oh yeah. Okay, oh my God. What a shitty spot to stop. Damn it. All right, we're gonna give it a go. Whew. Yeah, I am tuckered though. My legs are already kind of shot. Let's give it a go. Oh, look at that. Like, it doesn't look too bad. Well, it does, but you know what I mean? It looks manageable. It also looks like it might end soon. Oh. Whew. Okay. Where are we going through here? Oh, figures. Oh my God, right into the log. Oh my God, okay, here we go. Whew. Looks like we got a bit of a hill here coming up. We got it. Okay, come on, we got it. I always forget to do it too. Is, you know, if you put the safety stuff up a bit, this while we're in this kind of a pickle anyways. Fuck. I just rolled back into a shitty spot again. Oh my God. Oh, I'm down in this frickin' rut. That ain't helping nothing. right in it. I'm also making this rut. Oh my God. One inch at a time. Fuck. Hey, look at that. All right. Like I said at the beginning, don't lose your frickin' momentum. Wow. Shit, I don't got my goggles on anymore. That hurt. Okay. Oh fuck. Okay, I gotta get my goggles back on. Ow, this sucks. And here I was nervous that we weren't gonna have any good action here on the first video for a Rollin free. Woo! Lesson learned though. Like, I got unstuck. I didn't want to stop. I just kept ripping until I hit flat ground. But my goggles got all fogged up back there, so I took them off. Oh, damn it. And I got whipped. I got whipped right on the eye. It didn't feel very good. Hey, so let's say, oh my God, far step. The main part of this trail is you kind of got your good side and your greasy side, and then you're trying to avoid all these fallen trees and branches. So it's like you try to stay on the good side, but I mean, it's hard. Oh, whew. It's hard when you're avoiding stuff. Whew. Yeah, say what you will. For one, I had to make myself short enough to get under these things. For two, yeah, I'm pretty tuckered. So what I'm going off about here is I'm sitting. I'm sitting more than I should be. Whew. Yeah, haven't ridden in a month. Been working a butt ton. This trail ended up being a pretty good challenge. Definitely not in a bad way. We'll do this again, or maybe not. I guess I'll have to look into it. We'll potentially do it again. Ooh, that was a big branch to the head. Big branch to the old noggin. Was that a road? Or is it a creek the size of a road? Yeah, it's hard to say. But I mean, this definitely used to be an old logging road. That looks like another dirt bike track. I mean, dirt bikes make it through here like no problem. It's looking like a freaking amateur getting stuck on a hill. Oh my god. But I am an amateur. I only had this bike for just over 3 months.
my first adventure bike. Like I mentioned earlier, I've only ever had 2 dirt bikes. I mean, that was a while ago too. I haven't been dirt biking in a good 6 years now. Haven't been street riding either. But you know, it's just like riding a bike. You get back on and away you go. So yeah, I definitely don't like all the freaking branches, but there ain't much you can do about that. Other than, I guess, go for a dog walk, hike it, trim it, and then come back. Which, like, now that I've said it out loud, it doesn't sound like the worst plan. Whoa! Probably should have stood for that one. I almost got bucked right off the seat there. Yeah, when you look at that, people say you have to stand. I mean, I just caught air off a little log, sitting. It felt sketchy, but I did it. Oh yeah. Well, this stuff ain't too bad. As long as I can sit, I can do this for pretty much all day. But like I was saying before, like, I never take breaks at nice viewpoints because I always get myself tuckered out before then. Take a break, and then when I make it to the viewpoint, I'm like, well, damn it, I just had a break not that long ago. I don't want to stop. I just want to take a photo and get out of here. So when I stopped on the hill there, I just kind of took a minimal. I didn't gear down or nothing. Just took the helmet off, had some water, let my heart rate go back down, and now it's time to continue on. I'm hoping we can make it through this. I would like to take a break after making it through this. Woo. Oh my God. Okay, well, let's see what I can do here. I might have to stack, or I mean, we could go into the bush there too, but I'm going to turn this off. I'll be right back. Yeah, I almost should have turned this on right away. So it's just an old rotten tree that would have fallen during a windstorm. Boom. Look at that, He-Man! Trail cleared. And we can continue on. Whew. Just joking, no He-Man here. I would have been doing that if that was an actual log. I mean, it's a log, but it's an old, rotten, weighed literally nothing. Whew, but even that kind of tuckered me out. My injuries are always like, whoa there, cowboy, you ain't frickin' in your 20s anymore. You're not even in your 30s. Oh my God. Okay. Well, damn. Let's take an actual break then, and then we'll continue up here. All right. Well, to be perfectly honest, after walking up and down that section of the trail, I don't know if I'll ever actually go past this point. It gets pretty gnarly up there. I hiked up for a good 10-15 minutes, it feels like, and I mean, from what I could tell, it just keeps getting gnarlier and gnarlier. I couldn't see the end of it, so we are turning around and going back down once we came. So yeah, here we go. Gotta go downhill now. I guess there's more potential to crash, but easier in the sense that at least gravity's on our side, bringing us the direction we want to go. So let's see how it goes. All those face slappers again. Whack, whack, whack. Some bad ones. Definitely glad I shelled out and got the Climb Carbon 3 helmet, which is just super light and breathable. Sorry, Klim. And then their edgeless goggles are just awesome. They're so good. I'm not saying they don't fog up, but it takes some effort to fog them up. It takes getting stuck and keeping them on and fighting to fog them up. Or going too slow, I found, on like a damp kind of rainy morning will fog them up. But for the most part, I mean, they stay nice and clear. And just like the helmet, they're super breathable as well. At the end of the day, it's not like my neck's sore or nothing like that. Like, it's just a good combo. Highly recommend it. Yeah. I hate to tell nobody what they should or shouldn't do, but for myself, with all my injuries and my lack of not being able to try things that look like I shouldn't probably try them, I wear pretty much as much gear as I can put on. I do want to get some proper motocross boots though. I got the CD Adventure 2s, and they're good boot. They're Gore-Tex, waterproof, breathable, decent on the ankle-ish, but like, yeah, they're just not the same as a proper MX boot. Now that I actually wear standalone knee pads and Alpine Star shorts, because I don't want to fall over and hurt my hip or nothing. As you all saw, I took that tumble and I just went with it and got right back up. Like, got my pressure suit on up top, full shoulders, elbows, forearms, back, little one on the chest, and gloves, and yeah, pretty much just, you know, if you go over, just go with the flow. Don't try and fight it. Don't be rigid. Just roll with it. Quite literally. This part of the trail is all nice and mellow. Makes me forget that I'm actually sore and tired and achy. So we'll see. The unfortunate thing about all of this is by the time we get back down, we're just literally right back where we started from where we turned around last time. So I mean, that's a lot of back and forth. I spent like 2 hours kind of in the same spot. We're just going to be kind of right back where we're almost just kind of at the halfway point to where I was trying to go today. And these are the kind of things that happen on a rolling free adventure. You have a plan, you look on Gaia and you see a trail that you're like, oh, I don't know if I can do that or not. Let's find out. So you might not make it to your destination, but I mean, I had a good time. I probably wouldn't do that last part of the trail, but if I don't find anything else this challenging, I'd probably do this part again. I'd like to attempt it without mucking it up, but at the same time I mucked it up pretty good, so I don't know. We'll see. I already had Gaia because of wheeling, and then somebody mentioned Trail Fork because they actually have marked like hiking, mountain biking, ATV, dirt bikes, like it's all different trails that are marked out. So I kind of like that because then you just kind of know, like, oh, that's a marked out dirt bike trail. You don't really have to think about it, just go for it. But of course they want you to pay for it too to get the full functions out of it, and I already paid for Gaia, so I don't know. Don't want to pay for another off-road app when I already have an off-road app. We'll see. Oh, well, that's not a good start to our downhill descent. Oh yeah, this is where there's some nasty branches to hit your head on. Good thing I got a thick skull. It's like I almost be more nervous. Oh god, damn, bumped my head, set me off course. Oh shit. Whoa, here we go. As I was saying, I'd almost rather bump my thick nugget and save from damaging my expensive helmet. No, I'm joking. Definitely joking. So again, I'm just sitting. This part of the trail ain't that bad. There's lots of trees you gotta duck under. I'm saving my leg strength for when we get to the rocky stuff. It's like as soon as I say that, boom, rocky stuff. We'll be coming up to it pretty soon-ish, I would imagine. Oh yeah, this one we had to get right under. It's a live tree. I was gonna say it'd almost be worth nipping it if we're coming back through, but we're not. And it's alive. It's not a dead branch, so we'll leave it alone. Oh my god. Oh, we gotta get under it ourselves. So here we go. Woo! Ew! Oh, my mirror has been knocked out of its position. How dare you knock my mirror out of its position? Whoa, that was getting sideways. That was a dabberoo. A dabberoo to save from a crash. I don't. Yeah, trying to reposition my mirror going down this, because you know, I need to see if there's anybody crazier than me coming up behind me. Wouldn't that be nutty? Coming down some gnarly ass thing, and there's somebody not just like behind you, but like catching up to you, like shit, they're there. Which I guess is the whole say no to slow. Say no to the slow. Ooh. There's only so much I put that into practice. Which I do try to practice, because I get the ideology of say no to slow is, you know, keep your momentum and you got a lot better traction. But sometimes you gotta also just look out for yourself too and not just fly into stuff, so. For me, it's finding that happy medium. Saying no to slow, but yeah, okay, might need to slow down. Oh yeah, this part there, like there's one of my ruts. There. All right, we're in it now. Oh, what a mess. Who made that? Whoa. Woo! Dab stretched me out and got my foot off that brake, and we started sliding into these bushes. Not gonna lie, that was a bit of a fluke saving that. Well, a fluke, and also not gonna lie, like good reflexes. Oh, yeah. Can't remember. Did I say it earlier? Downhill is not my strongest suit of this riding. Whoa! Whew. I mean, we're doing it though. We are doing it. Ah, I took about a half an hour break there. And I just now realized that I didn't eat my snack. I'm like, oh, all this hard work's making me snacky. Hard work and the freaking little bong that I bring too. Oh, I have to say, definitely. Oh God, that was my crotch. I was just gonna say, oh my God, no, saving it. Oh God, Jesus, Louises. Can I say what I was gonna say, or am I gonna just keep fucking it up? Okay, let's get through this part first, and then I'll say what I was gonna say. Whoa! One final dab to get out of that section. Woo! What was I even gonna say now? Damn it! What was I gonna say? Think about that for a moment. It'll just come to me. Eureka! I don't know if you can hear it. There's been a bunch of pretty big sticks bending up and whacking right off the bike. A couple of them have hit me too. And that is why I don't mess with pants that have built-in knee pads. I have proper knee pads that not only cover your knee, but above your knee a little bit and below your shin a bit too. And your sides and whatever, like. So when I used a dirt bike before, I had a rock. I don't even know, like, bigger than this. And it came flying up off the front tire of all ways and hit me right on the kneecap. Oh man, that hurt. Man, did that hurt. Okay. I kicked the log right out. No, we're not gonna be able to crawl over it. This isn't a rock crawler. Damn it. Oh, now I gotta be able to roll the bike back enough to get that log back in there. All right, well, that was definitely one of the more ridiculous things I've ever done with this bike, so let's carry on. What else is there to do? Whew, yeah, that was surprisingly not the most back-breaking thing I've done. Not today. Oh, kickstand. Yeah, I don't know. When in doubt, just tip it on her side, drag it around. If you've never tipped it before, I could see how maybe you'd have some reservations. I think I tip this thing quite literally every time I go out. Trailing, that is. I mean, it's not like I crash it on the road, but you know, every time I'm doing stuff like this. I mean, you all saw it earlier. That hill I tipped it on, it wasn't even that bad. I've gone up gnarlier hills than that and made it, but it's just, you know, luck of the draw. I kind of was talking and not fully paying attention, and a rock hit me one way and then another rock hit me another. Lost my balance. The rest is history. So it's like stuff like that just happens to be a lot because I'm always pushing it. So, you know, it's not the first time this bike's been on its side. I think it's the second time it's been on the side with me purposely doing it. Once was to, you know, try to like lift it myself without, you know, being in an emergency situation. Oh, more logs. That's funny. I guess that's the whole say no to slow thing. Damn. I was just keeping my momentum coming uphill. These logs weren't an issue. Going down the hill. Oh, I don't trust that. Yeah, going down the hill is a whole other story. Oh, did I really? No, that's just pinched. That's just pinched. Let's just do this. Let's just get it out of the way. Hey, doesn't need to be there. While we're at it, might as well, let's just make it as easy as we can to get through here. A couple kicks. That's how I get my kicks. That is how I get my kicks. All right. Yeah. Hey, let's carry on. Attaboy! Fallen tree. You will not discourage me. So we're almost back on the actual trail. I am curious. At some point there should be a trail that goes to the right. And that should have been the trail that we took. That's probably it right there. It's just got tree after tree after tree. So people probably don't use it anymore. Oh, no, or is this it here? Okay. So this is the actual trail. Oh yeah, there's a sign and everything. Whew. Okay, well we're gonna do this. But if there's anything too gnarly, I'm sorry, I'm too tuckered out for another fight. I ain't got no fight left in me. Well, that's not true. But the fight I have left needs to be reserved for emergencies. So if there's any crazy obstacles, I'm gonna have to just turn this thing around. So far it's mellow, but we're going downhill, which means if we gotta turn around, we gotta go uphill. Which, to be honest, there's been some moments where I was like, oh god, now I gotta go back up that. Then I just did it like nothing. Up. Yep. Yeah. Not too shabby. Some like mellow single track action for now. I'm sure it'll change. Oh yeah, I guess we gotta go all the way back down. There's still that washout to go through. That should be fun. We gotta go down the steep side, so the other side up will be easier, but it wasn't the incline that was the tricky part. It was the down in the bottom. There's all those big loose rocks. Oh, what do we got going on here? Damn! I can't even see, but there is definitely that tree right there in the way. And then it looks like, whew. Here, let's turn this off, I guess. And it looks like this creek just keeps going right here. Let's take a little look-see. Hopefully no one comes through here. One of my least favorite things when wheeling is when people just park in the middle of the road. I've been doing it a lot today with my bike. Okay. So the trail continues through that way. Yeah. Interesting. Interesting. So, I'd say this is doable, but I'd say this will more than likely be a fight. So this, my friends, will be left for another day. Maybe with a friend, if I can find somebody who wants to ride with this maniac. Oh yeah. It says I'm at like 18% battery. So ain't much. It's gonna die on us pretty soon. So, if you're still watching this, listening to my rambling, watching me struggling around here, I'll thank you very much. I appreciate y'all checking this out. The very first ever Rollin free video. So yeah, there's gonna be a lot of stuff to come out of this channel. It's just, when am I gonna have the time to do it? Because of course I want to do moto camping. I also have a hot tent, so I'll do hot tent moto camping. Moto crawling is my new thing that I've coined. Bringing an RC with you. Then of course I do want to go on road trips. Go on some lengthy adventures. And I'll bring you on all of them. They're not this year, because this year we are doing the whipsaw on our Jeep. We've haven't been able to make it once, because every year my old rig would be broken down and not reliable enough to make a long journey. So we're doing that this September, but next September, well, it's a long ways away, but that's when dirt chimps do their adventure bike gathering in Vernon, BC, and I would love to go partake in that. It's just realistically, by this September, I wouldn't even be ready. I mean, I got all my money into getting this thing, and then just getting my minimal gear. Sorry, not minimal, I mean, I got my gear. So now I need to get like travel gear and that kind of jazz before I can do any big trips, but we'll get that all sorted out. And yeah, we'll just keep this rolling. Might as well, let's let it go until the battery dies. We are on the descent, heading down this hill. Oh my god, we're going sideways because I'm using too much rear brake. So I know earlier I was like, I like to feather it. But when you're going down a really long, steep hill, your safest bet is to just find that spot that keeps you rolling at what you are comfortable rolling in. Because if I start going too fast, I hit that brake too fast, that's when that rear end starts to kick out. Which is funny, this bike with all its modern electronic wizardry, the rear brake's actually more dangerous than the front brake. Believe that. Hey, don't get me wrong, if you give it too much in the front, you're still endoing, I'm pretty sure. I mean, I haven't done it, but I do know you can lock the handlebars because I've done that. So it is just kind of funny. Old school riders would be like, don't use that rear brake. Or sorry, don't use that front brake. But it's like, realistically, you got two rotors up front, one little one in the back, so you got more braking power in the front than you do in the rear. So I'd say just use it as you feel confident with the bike you're riding. I'll tell you this, if I rode somebody else's bike, like an older bike that doesn't have all the wizardry, I'd probably crash it going downhill. I'd probably hit those front brakes too hard and just pivot right over, front, backwards, go there. Whee! Oh yeah, just give it the old stand-a-rooney. It's like the most mellow part of all these little rocky parts I've done, and I was like, all right, now I'll stand. Hey, now I'll stand. Oh, there's still that big cross ditch, the big washout. I think that's kind of the only exciting thing left on this section of the trail. I don't know, maybe I spoke too soon. What's down here? Like that silly stoner. I just killed, I don't even remember. It's like I just rode up this and I already can't remember what comes when and where. All I know is I was able to ride up it, so I'm able to ride down it. Ah, not too bad, not too bad. Jeez, I hope we don't kill the battery before we get the washout. Still see a red light blinking there. See me in the mirror? Ooh! Woo, get a little cocky with it now. Whenever I hear that sound of that tire echo, boom, it just always makes me paranoid. These tires, I'm sure they're tough as far as motorcycle tires go, but I mean, I don't know, how much can they go through? It's not like rock crawling where you can just go as slow as you want up and over stuff. It's like you're on a bike, you gotta give her. Going up anyways. Oh, those squeaky brakes, not even 4 months old. Not too bad, thankfully. The section's not too bad, as it's pretty steep. It's definitely the steepest part that we've done yet. Oh. Again, I can't even remember if they're steeper or rougher. All I do remember is there's a big washout at one point in time on this descent. Whew. Ay-yi. Whew. If I had energy, probably would have tried to catch some air off of that. I also got to mellow it out with that. I like catching air off. I see a little bump and I'm like, ooh, you get air off that, but then it's like you're on a tight trail and who knows what's coming up after that, damn it. Now me's not thinking about future me. Now me's like, that's fun right now. Future me's like, what the fuck are you doing to me? Okay, shit. Misty Falls? Misty Falls? Well, that's for another day. Misty Falls, okay. I don't know if this is the trail now, if we were off that last one. Damn. Well, if we get down to the bottom and come out somewhere different, mainly not through that washout, then we came up through that other kind of offshoot there. Oh yeah, shoot, I gotta look that up. Misty Falls. Because that sounds beautiful. We're back down at the road, so we definitely didn't come out the same way. We never did that washout. Damn it. Well, this is just some service roading. So I was going to turn the camera off for now, and then I'll bring you all back if I find something cool, because I'm almost out of battery. So catch you all soon. Some loose sand. Woo-hoo! Yeah, geez. Might have to come back here with a little RC rock crawler. Woo! Oh, it's not like, all right, ooh, got a little rear end kickage there. Not difficult or nothing, but that might have been like the loosest bit of sand I've been in yet. I've been in almost everything on this bike already. I got it at the tail end of the winter, so, you know, or I guess the beginning of spring, so there's still snow when I'd go out. And then, yeah, because there's still snow, that means there's rain and there's mud. Been through some mud, that's for sure. Ooh. Okay, well this is a spot, eh? This is a little spot. Nothing too bad, but not just your flat service road, neither. Buddy, I'm talking about wanting to take a break. Now that I just start having so much fun, I don't want to stop riding. I want to break, but I don't want to stop riding. Like, what do you do then? That's a predicament if I ever heard of one. Not bad. Ooh, here we go. Whoa! This bike is just so smooth. When you catch air, it's insane. I love it. So the first bunch of rides, to be honest, I didn't have the confidence to catch no air. The one ride I just kind of goosed it out of this cross ditch. And like I say, it just felt so smooth. Silky smooth to catch some air on this bike. And then that was it. Air o'clock. And then after that, the first couple rides is basically, you know, only in first gear could I pop air because I just wasn't really going that fast. At each ride, you get a little more confident, a little more comfortable with your bike. Oh, well, what's that saying? Already, it's about to. So, sayonara, everybody. Until the next one, this is Rolling Free. And yeah, thank you. Like, subscribe, hit the bell. More stuff's be coming out. It's gonna happen. So, see you on the next one. Peace.
Just a little shrew doing little shrew things. Just shrewing it up. Oh, there he is. Kind of cool. A little wildlife experience for the day.